Hello, and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall. These are not going to be anything new. Right, so we just defeated the Kirko player here. Just 2 of 4 down. And our ally is pushing pretty hard here. I don't know where the Amazon's capital is, but they're about to lose their commander. And then that just leaves... Is it this player? This player who has lost his capital. Where is his commander? Is it in the fog somewhere? Maybe it's there. But yeah, basically my ally is going to take out these last 2 players for me, so I could probably just hit end turret a bunch of times and still win. But we're going to keep pushing, regardless. Well, I say that. We're going to grab that. Here's another one. Okay. Grab this. We're just going to clean up the Kirko territory. And from there, see what goes on. See what they end up doing. Okay, this is ready. We're going to have to defend a few more. I guess I should have built something here. Is my ally still in second place? Yes, second and first. I'm fourth. Okay. Out of 5. This is progress. I'm doing a lot better. Funny how conquering a bunch of cities will suddenly do that. I mean, this isn't terribly strong, but it should be strong enough to fend off any marauders. And I don't think there are many marauders in this area. I mean, there is an abyssal tear right here, but that should be okay. Right, we cleared that. All these battles won by Quadrin Lex. Oh, we finally got accelerated force deployment. That's exciting. It's only 40 turns in. Oh man, he's still going. This is a long turn. Okay, he conquered, presumably killed their commander. Oh, they got more stuff. Well, more tier 1 units. Oh, I got attacked. Okay. A proposal. They want this for a bunch of energy. No. No, no, no. Still don't have anything to build here. Okay.
Purity.
Combat manuscript. Lets me get up to battle suit attunement, I guess.
Oh.
Okay, well, that was some nice research. Finally getting those tier 1 targets party to the effect. Oh,
Operations primed and ready.
I am just priming an extra one. Okay, yeah, because I'm about to conquer some stuff. Okay, you guys successfully did that. Now let's come back and defend. Let us help. Sure. Absorb. Oh, that was... I was not expecting it to extend that far. Alright, where am I sending my army? I guess this way? Is there a faster path? No, just along our allies' territory. Okay. And another one. And by grabbing this, we maintain our road, I guess. Alright, lots of stuff to build. Okay, here, protector program. Target's not valid for 3 turns. Okay. This is already a max size city, so we'll go export. Do I want to see any of these? Yeah, there was a lot of big fights that happened. Okay, we've taken out another one. Oh yeah. That's a lot of units coming in. Yeah, he's gotta be here. Let's see. Amazon. There we go. Yeah, she's defeated as well. And another city. Okay. Good progress.
Happiness event in colony.
Okay, I do want to go to my capital. Surely they have something they... No, they don't have either of those sector types? This is a terrible city, honestly. They don't have research either, do they? Because they have production and relay. They'll grab this food when they hit pop 12. It'll be sad. Finally afford to grow. To be fair, this was purely a campaign tactical consideration. If I were playing a standard single-player game where I didn't have all these campaign allies, there would have been no reason to build this. So I would have already had some growth, and maybe my capital would be a little bit less terrible. But the campaign considerations are why you play the campaign, right? So that you got a different experience. You're not just playing the same thing every time. Which, I mean, with a random map generator, I don't think you would be playing the same thing all the time anyway. But that is something that I'm very curious to check out, is what this game is going to feel like when I start doing random maps. Because the campaign... Oh man, their turns are long. The campaign... I've only actually played the campaign, but in something like Age of Wonders 3, which I've played a lot, for example, I haven't really played the campaigns all that much. I've done a lot of random maps. I even did some competitive play-by-email tournaments a while back, which honestly I'm not a huge fan of. I think trying to be competitive with the game sort of ruined a lot of the enjoyment of the emergent storytelling that happens, where you just get a random leader on a random world and don't worry too much about what strategy you're going to have going into it, and instead react to the circumstances you find yourselves in. I don't know. I always preferred playing random maps. Trade all causes Belli for energy. Sure. Yeah, at this point I'm just grabbing the cheapest tech. I don't think it matters too much. Only 6 battles won this turn. And, okay. Took out another sector, and yep, that is their commander. Oh, 3 heroes. 3 heroes and a warden. Yeah, I don't think there's much reason for me to go in that direction at all. That player is definitely going to be taken out.
Incoming communication.
More diplomatic efforts. No, it's fine.
Operations primed and ready.
Yeah, but what we're going to do... I guess we could grab this. No, we'll keep our army together. Well, our army's already split up. I guess this will allow them to rejoin. And I have a lot of money, so here I will go Kirko and Unleashed, I guess. Just grab that. Oh, there's another city up here. Okay. Well, we can grab that as well. That's just going to be influence. This is aquatic. Aquatic deployment is completely useless on this world. There's no water. Well, there's the scyfish dwellings, but that's the full extent of the water. Yeah, this army should be more than capable of dealing with that. A lot of units. They're not terribly impressive units. That's just kind of how it goes with the AI, though. That's another thing I'm considering, because Age of Wonders 4, I think, comes out in a month. It was May 5th or May 2nd? I don't know, somewhere at the beginning of May. Assuming that they hit their release date. So I'm definitely going to be playing that shortly after release. But I'm wondering if I should be not playing on the highest difficulty. I think it's a difference between... Oh, no. Okay, we managed to survive. A difference between campaign versus random maps, depending on how I do it. But from what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be a lot more random map-like. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in Age of Wonders 4. Paragon, once we destroy a pirate hideout, that's a little bit out of my way. Another city. Yeah, they're just sitting there. Oh, this was never collected. Alright, we can, well, improve military again. Let's not lose our structures to the random enemies like we almost did here. Let's get that going. Yeah, now that we actually have cities, stuff's gonna start taking a lot longer, isn't it? Well, Cosmite sounds good. Cosmite, is this... Oh yeah, this is a research node for sure. Alright, you were attacking Marauders. Took another colony. How about you? Marauder, 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 and Independent. Okay.
Incoming communication.
Oh, they're starting to get cranky.
Happiness event in colony.
It's when you have an elitist AI that's stronger than everybody else by default. He's gonna just be cranky with everyone else by default. Yeah, I think this might be the first Planetfall mission I've ever played where I didn't build a single colonizer. Because why build your own when you can take them from the enemy? I wish you could right-click on these during the. You could click on these left or right-click to see the pop-ups while it's ongoing. Like you can't take actions during another player's turn or while another player's doing combat because of the way the engine's built up. You can't have simultaneous actions in this game. Even on simultaneous turns, it's just a click fest to see who can click the fastest, which is one of the reasons I play by email instead of live multiplayer. But you still should be able to see the outcomes. Oh. Okay, annoying. Oh, we can retake that later. Oh, this is also separate. Alright, I guess we'll just hire a single unit to deal with that then. Okay, counter ops, resurrect heroes. Sure. You are a xenoplague in a cart. Okay. Cyborg mechanical units after each battle. Sounds cool. Cybernetic overdrive. Yep. Restore nanite boosters. +2 resistance, sure. Give yourself stagger. Rapid movements. Assimilate? Unit repairs itself. Melee with melee attacks? No. Deadeye, Deadeye. Okay. Not gonna worry about it too terribly much. I could give you something else, but we'll keep you in a truck. Sure. Unexploited sector. Well, we decided this was going to be research. Hopefully we don't get attacked. We can't actually. Here it is. Hidden. Nothing much is happening here. Can I hit escape instead of doing the mouse on those? Enter? No hotkey for that, huh? Okay, well, it's a lot of neutrals being taken out. It's not the kind of progress I was hoping you guys would be making. I guess that's my job. Alright, well. You guys are out of movement. Okay, Okay, so in that case, we'll just do this. Take out the Abyssal Tear. Another level counterattack. Melee Overwatch can no longer be cancelled and will never miss. That sounds kind of nice. No, we'll go close quarters. Get that damage up. Still have nothing, right?
Sector annexed. Happiness event in colony.
Alright. One more turn, I think, until I get those two. I guess me hitting end turn was enough for that. Oh, Pioneer for Spymaster. That hasn't been taken yet? Surprised the AI was sleeping on that. Oh, somebody was defeated. Yeah, that's what I figured. We can... Oh yeah, I'd say that was pretty thorough. Let's move away so we don't have to watch their movement animations or click through them. Actually, what's going on over here, though? Their commanders should be back by now. I'm guessing their capital's here. Yeah, they've kind of just stalled out. I guess they're waiting to absorb the city. Migrate it, or whatever they're doing. Well, we should get there in a few turns. And unless there's another last-minute twist, where after these four are defeated, something else happens. But that is the victory symbol, right? I can use the power. I mean, that's the campaign path. Last man standing, yeah, defeat enemy commanders. I think that icon means that you win the game. I don't see a quest reward for that. So that should be the end of it. No, we actually won. Projector program doing its thing, I guess. Yeah. The tale of a true hero must end with great sacrifice. My body may die and rot away, but the legend of my deeds will be remembered and sung for eternity. Yeah, you did good work.
Stop vacillating.
You got me to where I am today. Ethereal education. Sure. Oh, that got taken, huh? That's kind of obnoxious. That's not what I wanted. Since you can only buy one thing per turn per city. Just get a few extra units, and then we should be able to claim it for ourselves. Speaking of which, I guess you'll defend there. Yeah, that's not a very strong army. Get those defenses. And
Operations primed and ready.
get that. Let's do another protector program. Launch, that should be you. Let's get another protector program, which will be for one of those two. I guess this one probably first. Alright, and this was the end. Took down a hero, I guess.
Opponent has been defeated.
They're expanding in on each other, huh? Oh, that lost was my city, not the Amazons. Unfortunate. And there's these, which are gonna take this, probably. Hmm. Thing about having a lot of cities if you don't have a lot of troops. Spending all my energy on defenses instead of units is not ideal, but I don't really want to have large army management because I don't think it's necessary. The mission's already over. Oh, something filled in over here. Still being active. Yeah, oh, that was surprising. But there's another one. So they didn't go for this, which is also surprising. So many marauder attacks. Yeah, this world is
Objective completed.
kind of obnoxious. It's just how it is.
We Operations primed and ready.
Okay, this is ready. I don't think it matters. Don't have anybody else for that yet. Alright, domain invasion. That's fine. That's fine.
Production ready. Production ready.
Oh, you guys can annex, finally. Okay. Try to absorb it again. And from here... Oh, you guys are still sitting there, huh? And standard infantry. Let's just rush that first one. A lot of energy spent on my protector programs. Operation upkeep. Yeah, fair amount. Yeah, but we see our number research jumping up quite a bit. Our Cosmite is finally not awful. Should probably mod these guys. I think there was a mod I wanted to buy. That's another thing we can consider. No movement, huh? Well, I guess we'll claim this then. This is one of the advantages to playing on simultaneous turns in single player, is that the AI will all make their moves fairly quickly, so you can kind of just do stuff, and by the time you're done your turn, the AI has already done their turn. Which, if I had known that they were going to be taking this long on their turn, that's something I would have considered. Okay, there's an army coming in. Assuming that you can do that in the campaign. I kind of generally prefer the more classic taking turns approach. But obviously it has moments like this where it's not great. Competitive multiplayer also not so great that way, because then you wait at the end, you hit end turn, and then as soon as the next turn starts, you move your armies as frantically as quickly as possible and hope that you can initiate a battle before the enemy moves their troops away, or before they move into you and attack you, and it's just a mess. I've seen some competitive Civilization 5 multiplayer, and the start of turn rushing forward with all the crossbowmen and taking your shots is pretty ridiculous. It's not a game style that I'd be particularly interested in playing for myself. If I'm going to be playing that kind of a game, might as well just play some actual real-time strategy. It's a lot of marauders again. Are these all marauders? Nothing happened here, right? Marauder... Oh, 13... Oh, it was only 4 attacks by the marauders, but yeah, that's a lot of marauders.
Operations primed and ready.
I think I have a valid target for that yet. Alright, so from here... Okay, they ran away. Which is a little bit unfortunate, I guess. That means they're going to have a big clump of units in their capital, wherever that is. One more Cosmite.
Happiness event in colony.
Alright, well, that was a turn. We moved forward, made progress. Should only be a couple more turns before we take out the Amazons at this point. Is this... Yeah, it is under my control. Guess I could grab this. What is it going to do? Reveal... Yeah, map data. Show me an uncharted structure that exists in this area. Oh, they're expanding. Good for them, I guess. That is one of the changes from the devlogs that I saw for Age of Wonders 4, where they're going to have a city limit. It's actually kind of funny. When I look at the things that have been revealed for Age 4, it seems like they took a lot of the mechanics that I like from Warlock, which I know Warlock 2 isn't a terribly popular game. I've done a few playthroughs of it on my channel, and it gets, you know, decent interest, I suppose. But it's not a terribly popular game. It has a bunch of issues, especially in terms of balance, and the humor might not be for everybody. But as far as the core gameplay mechanics go, there's a lot of really solid ideas in Warlock 2. And so I'm really excited to see that a bunch of those ideas are being taken into Age of Wonders 4. I'm assuming that they arrived at them independently, although, actually, now that I think about it, um, Warlock was published by Paradox, which is now the publisher of the of Triumph Studios, who does this game. So maybe that's a game that they've played around with and decided that they had some ideas there that they liked. But everything that I've seen about Age of Wonders 4 just looks amazing, so I'm very excited for that. Oh, they moved some troops back. Excellent. Don't have to take them all out at once.
We must.
Operations primed and ready.
Infiltrate Operation Center. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Oh. Right, so we'll just click through these. If it's all independent... oh, whoops. There was one that was not independent. Okay, what was that? Ah, you guys have moved and you conquered this. No. You conquered this. Okay. Moved with half your army. Okay, that's not terribly helpful. Well, I guess it's time to actually do a fight. Yeah, I mean, that's decent numbers for them. Wow. Well, I guess we'll just take it. And there's their capital and their main commander. Okay. I'm confident that I'll be able to win that. Even with the fewer troops. And if I don't, my ally will. So yeah, this is over. Hero Resurrection. Oh, this is on pause now. Okay. Interesting. We've never had that interaction before. I've never tried to run an operation while I already had an operation running. They're gonna take that. Oh wow, now she's taking a long time. I guess we can see from this how many battles she's doing. There we go, that was 5. Okay, I'm not sure why you're moving units up there, but I guess there's more cities up here. They don't have anything scary here, it's just going to be their garrison. Garrison's going to be pretty tough. No battles yet? Oh, they ran away. Being annexed? Interesting. Well, that's a little bit overkill, I think. Good job. You beat the Marauders. Oh, right. These teleporters can be used more than once per turn. Or more than twice per turn, rather. Unlike the ones that we build. Oh, are they attacking me? That's interesting. Okay, well, Rascal died. Oh well. That's a thing I would have, ooh. Wait. You engage Caudran? What? Oh, the Marauders attacked and I was adjacent? That was confusing. That's a UI bug, I would say. That should not have popped up with that message. You know, the adjacent hex rule has had some interesting consequences in this series for quite a while. Alright, Rascal dying doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't get any notification on that. And that's it. The battle for Union Prime is over. The Prime Grail configuration secured. I would have hoped for more alliances and less bloodshed, but the differences between the factions of the past and the present are not easy to overcome. A strong symbol is needed, one which can invoke trust and stability on the different worlds of this galaxy with all its different people. After all that happened here, I know what needs to be done. I am proud of you, Aliona. Your experience as Celestian student and Oathbound Equus were good preparation. Equi? Is that how this is pronounced? I've been saying Equus this whole time, and it just occurred to me this is probably a French word. Equi. Were a good preparation for the responsibilities to come. My task as mentor is complete. I can part, knowing that the future of this galaxy rests in capable hands. Death is a natural part of life, yet it is the only aspect of nature that we Amazons couldn't truly embrace. When a tree dies, new saplings will take its place. But what will happen when all seeds of this world have rotted and withered? Well, we're not going to destroy the world, probably. Alright, so as we can see, the Vanguard player had a pretty sizable advantage here. And I guess our two allies also did. She didn't do all that well, all things considered. I was still showing is pretty low. Yeah, my army was not all that big. I was doing okay in terms of unity. And then, yeah, development, that's just how many cities you have. Alright, how does the campaign end?
No great power should go
The
unchallenged.
fifth noble truth,
The
achievement unlocked.
duality of Emperor and Core is what brought stability and prosperity to the Star Union. And so will my reign as Carminia II, backed up by the wisdom of Oracle and its Grail configurations. When I ascend onto the throne, the traditions and goals of the Oathbound and the Paragon will merge into new ideology that stimulates the elites without abandoning the broad base of its citizens.
Completed campaign, Star Kings. Congratulations, you have reached one possible ending of the Star Kings campaign, and probably the only one that I'm going to do. The journey you begun will be continued in the Galactic Empire mode, where you can conquer multiple planets to unite the races of this galaxy under one banner. For completing the campaign, your empire will receive the following rewards. A level 5 hero joins my empire as a hero. We have Union Prime. And we got 5,000 experience for the Oathbound and the Void Tech. Reward is applied to the last played empire. To receive it for other empires, you can first load your empire save and then return to your last campaign save for the campaign was 1. Okay. And I guess I would have been prompted to make my own empire here if I briefly checked out this screen off camera, and this is, I think, just a default empire that I had created here. So obviously I will edit this and change it at some point before I end up doing anything with this. But I guess we'll just stick with this. This is fine. This will be my empire of 1 planet. Relic unlocked, Emperor's Throne from the campaign. Creates Imperial Might. The Paragons preserved something or other. Okay, so I have a Void Tech Oathbound hero who is recruitable. She can appear during scenarios and will offer to join your army. I guess before I look into all this, I should just explain what's going to be happening with the series going forward. So that is it. All of the original campaign and all of the DLC campaigns, I've beaten them all on the channel. And this is the Star Empire mode, which is sort of a endless random map generator conflict sort of thing, where you can just keep playing, Conquer New World. You can play random maps going forward, and I guess from that experience, as we saw, there's going to be progression, which we'll look at in a moment. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to playing this. I do think, as far as the channel goes, Age of Wonders Planetfall will be taking a brief break. I'm not entirely sure how brief. That depends on a couple of things. But as I've said multiple times while waiting for the AI to finish, there is Age of Wonders 4 coming out in a month. And when that comes out, I will definitely be playing Age of Wonders 4. To make up that 1 month that I have free, I thought that I would play the only Age of Wonders campaign that I have never played, which is Age of Wonders 2, The Wizard's Throne. I've played the original quite a bit. I love the original Age of Wonders. I've played Age of Wonders 2 Shadow Magic. Age of Wonders 3, I didn't play the DLC campaigns, but I did get to the end of both the original campaigns. And then obviously Planetfall, I've beaten everything at this point. So I'm going to be doing Age of Wonders 2. I don't think I'll be able to get through the entire Age of Wonders 2 campaign in a month. So I will probably pre-record a bunch of the later half of the campaign and just keep releasing videos of that while I'm also playing Age of Wonders 4. That's sort of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. But that's just kind of a personal thing, and it might be interesting for people who haven't experienced the old Age of Wonders games to see a slice of that as well. One thing I love about this franchise is that every game in the franchise is unique and worth playing. The original Age of Wonders plays differently than every Age of Wonders after it, and it's a great game. It's still fun to play. Age of Wonders 2 maybe is the only exception. I think literally the only reason to play the original Age of Wonders 2 at this point is for the campaign, which is what I'm going to be doing. And that's because Shadow Magic is a standalone expansion to Age of Wonders 2 that has its own campaign and is basically Age of Wonders 2 but better. Most notably, Shadow Magic was the first game to have a random map generator, and so that's also the first game that I've spent a ton of time with. Age of Wonders 3, I'll still have fun with that from time to time, but again, very different from the previous games. And then Age of Wonders 4 looks to be also quite different from Age of Wonders 3 and the preceding games. It's actually going to be taking a lot from Planetfall, which, unsurprisingly, this game also has quite a bit to it that's different from anything before it, given that it's the sci-fi spin-off. But base development for your colonies was way more developed here than it was in any previous game. Diplomatic relations. I love the NPC factions in this game, the way that they're handled. It is so much better than anything that has been done in the franchise up until this point, and it looks like they're taking a bunch of lessons from this game and carrying it forward into Age of Wonders 4. So I'm super excited to be playing fantasy with a lot of the sci-fi Planetfall, not sci-fi, but like the Planetfall mechanics sort of brought back to the fantasy setting. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with that. So that's sort of the plan for the channel going forward with Age of Wonders. As for this, I do want to do Planetfall. I do want to conquer new worlds, and I think that I will probably have like a 1-minute video that I publish on my channel maybe a week before I plan on actually doing that, where assuming that this does what I think it will. When I was testing this earlier, just seeing what the mode was about, you get 3 worlds to choose from, and you can also re-roll the worlds if you don't like any of them. So we'll have 3 worlds to choose from, and I think what I'll do is I'll put it up to a vote to anybody who follows me. This is something that, like, personally, I just want to play a random map. So if people find one of the planets to be more interesting than the other two, absolutely vote for that. So that's, I think, what I'll do with this series. So yeah, maybe a week before I start doing another Planetfall playthrough, put up a 1-minute video and just briefly go over the 3 planets and then see what you guys choose. I think that might be fun. All right, so let's look at what our star empire is, and I'll edit this later off camera. So Hall of Heroes, we have Aliona Lioness, our hero from that previous campaign, an Oathbound Void Tech, level 5 recruitable. If set, the hero can appear during scenarios and will offer to join your army if they're not already present on the planet. The hero will have at least the level it has in the Empire, so she will be at least level 5, I guess. New heroes or changes to the hero's appearance or level will only apply to newly started scenarios. Okay. And planets conquered. I guess that's saying if I'm not playing as her, she could be a hero. I guess that's what they mean by that. Because if she's already on the planet, if I'm playing as her, obviously she won't be a hero. And that's definitely something I will not be doing. Like if I play, going forward, recruit up to 50 heroes, okay. I will be a different leader, a different faction. Probably either Kirko or Devar, because those are the 2 I haven't played for a very long time, because I've been playing this game fairly consistently. But there was a really big break, like a year-long break, partway through the original campaign Amazon missions. And there was a Vanguard mission after that. So it's really Kirko and Devar that I haven't played for the longest time. So maybe I'll put that up to a vote too. Kirko, Devar, and then probably Sinumbra or Xenoplague. Because those are the 2 secret projects that I have the least experience with as well. Yeah, so it looks like we get to take our heroes forward. That'll be cool. Unmarks cleared. It's kind of funny that they have these stats on the heroes. Don't really care about this, but it's interesting. All right, progression. So Oathbound is level 5, which means what? Do we have to unlock units? Are we just not allowed to build things until we've gotten to a certain point? That's interesting. That seems very questionable, given how the game works. Or do we start with these unlocked? I wonder. Your Empire's aptitude for this tech has granted you access to an improved tech repository for your expeditions. A commander of this race or secret technology gets +1 free tech. Okay. So I guess that's what these are. These are just things that you start with unlocked. Interesting. And then for Void Tech, we'll start with +1 free tech if we're playing as this secret technology. Oh, and then these are all of the different races. Okay, so my Echo Walker would be... I'd start with presumably 1 Echo Walker of my race. Okay, I mean, that's not too terrible. Maybe we don't start with any units then, actually. In that case, this is actually pretty cool. I like what I see here. Empire level 10, don't really know what that means. And yeah, we can try to unlock other things. Lots of things to unlock here. Okay. Reliquary. Emperor's Throne was unlocked. It is said that the true Emperor of the Star Union returns. He will sit on this throne. The elite of the Paragon will rally to his protection and proof to the rest of the galaxy why their empire had the military might to last 4 millennia. So because I've unlocked this, I guess by requisition items, they mean I can, if I'm allied with the Paragon, I have access to new units I can spend resources on? So 2 Paragon elite units there, the elite sniper and the regular elite. I think I saw our Vanguard ally running those. Okay, and then for these we have to conquer a world that has the following traits. These spacer XP farm. Conquering a planet with the following trait. And unlocks the following requisition items. Okay, that unlocks a lot of stuff. Interesting. Requisition items, some of those are just standard units. Okay, I'm not... interesting. And then these, Imperial Crown. Unlocks a bunch of stuff. Paragon Warlord. Okay, so just a lot of stuff to work on here, I guess, as well. Alright, lots to do. Yeah, and if I hit Conquer New World, then yeah, as I mentioned, we get 3 options here. I can randomize planets, I can select commander. If I do this, I only have the one, or I can recruit a new hero. Okay. So that, I think, answers all of the questions that I have. Definitely will be playing more of this, but again, I'm going to be doing other Age of Wonders content for a while before I get back to this. I will see you then.